One day, a boy named Luca was sitting looking out of his window. Now, the reason that he was sitting looking out of his window is because it was raining outside. There was rain absolutely everywhere. It was storming down and it was pouring and pouring and pouring, and he thought, I wonder what I can do. 'Cause it's raining, there's nothing fun to do. Oh, there's always something fun to do, said a voice. Who said that? Said Luca. Just then, he looked around and in the corner of his room was standing a donkey. Excuse me, what are you doing here? I don't really know, said the donkey. Hi, my name's Dog the donkey. Dog, said Luca. Why do they call you Dog? I can't remember. What are we talking about? You were saying that you can do fun things when it's raining? Oh yeah, I remember. Have you ever tried jumping in puddles? Yes, but don't you just get all wet? No, you don't just get all wet. You get to go to amazing places. What are you talking about? Said Luca. Come on, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Just then, Luca's mum walked in. Oh, you've met Dog, said his mum. Where did he come from? Said Luca. Don't worry about that, said his mum. Just go have some fun. Yeah, let's go have some fun. What do you want to do? Didn't you just say we should go jump in puddles? Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, yeah, let's go jump in puddles, said Dog. Okay, said Luca. So Luca put on his rain jacket and his gumboots and he went outside with Dog. They walked out down the street and they found the biggest puddle they could find. Oh, this looks like a good one. All right, you ready? Let's jump in it together. 1, 2, 3. And Dog the donkey and Luca jumped in the air, and as they landed in the puddle, they disappeared. When they reappeared, they were in a brand new land. Where are we? Said Luca. Well, I don't know. I haven't jumped in this puddle before. What are you talking about? Said Luca. Well, didn't you know that when you jump in puddles, they take you to amazing places? Really? Well, look, said Dog. As Luca looked around, he realized that the land that they had landed in was very, very different to what he was used to. All the ground seemed to be kind of fuzzy, and all the trees seemed to be fuzzy, and everything seemed to be very, very fuzzy. Oh, look at all the fuzziness. That looks comfy. I'm going to try it. Dog the donkey rolled over and started rolling in the fuzzy grass. It's so cuddly, he said as he rolled back and forth. Luca had put his hand down to feel it as well. It's so soft and so ticklish. As they started to play in the grass together, all of a sudden, a very fuzzy man came walking up towards them. Excuse me, what are you doing in Fuzzland? How did we get here? Said Dog. We jumped in a puddle, said Luca. You came by the puddle? Said the fuzzy man. Yes, said Luca. Well, that's fantastic. We never get visitors at Fuzzland. Come, experience Fuzzland. We would like you to have lots of fun with us. Come, he said. And so Dog the donkey and Luca began to follow the fuzzy little man. As they walked towards the town, there were so many fuzzy things. There were fuzzy animals and fuzzy cars, and the streets were completely fuzzy too. I think it is best that you take off your shoes, take off your shoes, said the fuzzy man. Okay, said Luca. I don't have shoes, said Dog the donkey. I just have my feet. And actually, sometimes I have horseshoes, but they're for horses, and I'm a donkey. Dog the donkey. Why is he called Dog? Said the fuzzy man. I have no idea, said Luca. Why are you called Dog? I can't remember. Said Dog. Oh, well, take off your shoes if you got 'em, said the fuzzy man. I've got mine off, said Luca. This is the fuzziest, most comfortable road I've ever walked on. Yes, now it is time for a fuzzy feast. A fuzzy feast, said Luca. As they walked into town, there was a giant party set up. It was some kind of carnival with big long tables right down the middle of the street. There were all the fuzzy people sitting at the different seats at the table, talking and laughing. There was a band playing fuzzy instruments that made fuzzy sounding music. There was fuzz everywhere. These seats are for you, said the fuzzy man. They looked, and they had 2 seats set up at the end of the biggest table in the whole thing. Luca and Dog sat at their seats. Bring out the fuzz food, said the fuzzy man. Oh, I like the sound of this, said Dog. Just then, a bunch of fuzzy people came out carrying fuzzy platters with all kinds of fuzzy food over it. It looked interesting to Luca. There was fuzzy-looking bananas and fuzzy apples and fuzzy cakes, and everything was covered in fuzz. They even brought out big jugs full of... Is that water fuzzy? Said Luca. Yes, it is. Try some. So Luca took a cup and one of the waiters poured him some of the fuzzy water. He took a sip. Oh, it makes my tummy feel fuzzy, said Luca. Oh, I want some too, said Dog, as he took the whole jug and started to drink. I wouldn't drink too much of that. How come? Said Dog. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, Dog exploded in fuzz. Look, I'm a fuzzy donkey. The trouble is, it doesn't just happen once, said the fuzzy man. What? Said Dog. More fuzz exploded out of Dog the donkey. I like this. Is it going to happen again? I wouldn't think so. I think you should eat. It happened again, said Dog. Wow, said Luca. That is ridiculous. So they sat and they ate all kinds of fuzzy food and had more fuzzy drink. It was very fuzzy fun. As they continued to eat and eat and eat, Luca began to feel very full. I think I've eaten about as much as I can. Maybe we should head to another land, said Dog. How do we get to another one, said Luca. By the puddles. But I can't see any puddles, said Luca. Don't worry, said the fuzzy man. We can help. More fuzzy water, he said. And the waiters came out carrying more fuzzy water. Oh, is that for me? Dog grabbed the jug and started to drink it again. No, that was for making a puddle. Oh, oops. Dog exploded into even more fuzz. He said. Don't drink this one, said the fuzzy man, as he took another jug and poured it on the ground. There in front of them was a fuzzy little circle. What is that? Said Luca. That's what a puddle looks like here, said the fuzzy man. Oh, okay, said Luca. We should jump in before I... More fuzz burst out of Dog. All right, Dog, let's jump in. 1, 2, 3, hooray, said Dog as they both jumped into the puddle and disappeared. When they arrived in the new land, the sun was just beginning to rise. This looks pretty normal, said Luca. Yeah. It does. I wonder what this place is. But the sun continued to rise quite quickly, and then in no time at all, it was right over the top of their heads, and it was very warm, and then it continued to go around, and then all of a sudden, the sun was setting again. Was that a whole day? Said Luca. I think so, said Dog. That was pretty funny. Just then, it started to rise again. And the whole night. That was really fast. It was, said Luca. And as the sun crept up over the top of them and then went back down and started to set again, they realized, I think time must move really fast here, said Luca. Yeah, super fast. It's night time and then it's daytime. This time, when the sun rose, it was a cloudy day. What is going on, said Luca. I think we better move quickly and see what's going on here. The clouds rose overhead, and they started to walk towards the town, but before they could get there, it was dark again. Night time, said Dog. Yeah, it is, said Luca. I think we just... Oh, here comes the sun. The sun started to rise up again behind them. I wonder what today's gonna be like, said Dog. When the sun rose today, it was freezing cold, and it started to snow. Oh, it's icy, said Luca. Quick, run towards the town. So as they ran, it snowed and it snowed and it snowed very heavily. The snow got deep and they had to plow their way through it. But fortunately, the sun set and the night came. And then when the sun rose again the next morning, it was sunny again and all the snow started to melt. This place is ridiculous, said Luca. I like it. You get to experience lots of things. Hey, we're in the town. I wonder what the people are doing. When they got to the town, they realized something very strange was going on because the people moved so fast that Dog and Luca could hardly even see them. It's almost like they're living at normal speed and we're living at super slow speed. Or is it super fast speed? I don't know. Me either, but I wonder what tomorrow's gonna be, said Dog. The sun rose once more and it was sunny again. It dried up all the snow that had melted, and Dog and Luca were left standing there as the people raced around them. It was very funny. Occasionally they could catch somebody looking at them and being very confused, but the town continued to move on at an alarmingly fast pace. The days continued to turn into nights, and the nights into days, and the days into nights, and how do we get out of here, said Luca. I guess we need to wait for a rainy day and jump in a puddle really fast, said Dog. Okay, said Luca, make sure we don't miss it. Night time, said Dog. And it was night again, and then day, and then night, and then day, and night time, and daytime. And then they waited. It hasn't been a rainy day for ages, said Luca. Yeah, said Dog. Maybe we're in the middle of summer. but it was winter a minute ago. Oh, look, it's rising again. The sun rose, and it was... It's raining, said Dog. Hooray, said Luca. Quick, jump in a puddle. As they looked around, they saw the biggest puddle they could and jumped in. Whoosh. When they appeared, they were back at Luca's house. Hooray, we did it. What did we do, said Dog. What do you mean, what did we do, said Luca. We had a wonderful day. Have you forgotten? Uh-oh, I think I must have run out of the special flowers that I gotta eat to remember things. Hi, I'm Dog the donkey. I know, said Luca. Oh yeah, have we met? Oh dear, said Luca. I better go home and find more of those flowers. I'll see you later, said Dog. Bye, said Luca. As he walked towards the front door, his mum opened it up. Hi, did you have fun playing with Dog? Where did you go? Well, said Luca, I don't think you'd believe me, even if I told you. And that is the end of the story. This episode is brought to you by the Puddle Jumpers Club, where we jump in puddles, and I'm the only member at the moment because I only just made that club, but maybe you could join, that'd be fun. We hope you're enjoying Silly Stories for Kids. Head over to sillystoriesforkids.com to find out more of the fun. This has been me. What's my name again? Oh yeah, I'm Dog the donkey. And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.